Hello and welcome to Lifetime Uncorked, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we are talking about The 13th Wife, Escaping Polygamy, Part 2. The 13th Wife stars Olga Petsa and Felicity Huffman. The movie starts with almost the same opening, and I thought I was accidentally watching part 1 again, but it's literally the same beginning. Rena ends up killing that doctor and goes on the run to Mexico with cult leader Ervil. She has her baby there because she's pregnant all of a sudden and all alone. She raises her daughter until police locate them and extradite Rena back to the USA for her murder trial. Rena prays for literally 48 hours and is acquitted. Ervil isn't so lucky and spends the rest of his life in jail. He attempts to run things from behind bars, but after his prophecy doesn't come true, he starts losing his following. Rena tries to convince her mother, Thelma, and her brother to leave the cult, and they all move to Denver. Rena asks Ervil for a divorce and marries someone named Ed. That relationship doesn't work out, or maybe it didn't even happen, and Rena marries John instead.
I'm so grateful for you, John. You've taken us as we are, and you've welcomed us into your family. So thank you to the bride and groom. Cheers, everyone.
It was just kids popping streamers.
Rena visits Ervil in jail and tells him off. She is ready to move on with her life and he won't control her anymore. He sends his son after her and anyone who goes against him. Many people die, like a whole list, and Rena survives and helps kids escape cults. Felicity Huffman is back and we see her see a mirage of her former abuser, and maybe she's like closing the chapter, and that is The 13th Wife. So this movie, like I said, was based on a true story of Rena Chenoweth, who was a 13th wife of Ervil LeBron, the Church of the Lamb of God, a violent polygamous cult. The two-part movie didn't really deliver on the escaping polygamy part, didn't really set up the other 11 wives. Overall, it felt long and drawn out without creating characters who were enjoyable or even memorable. The whole ordeal was such a slog. I don't know why Felicity Huffman is involved in this movie, and if this was her big comeback, it was a big letdown. I know she's doing other projects, like smaller roles on TV shows, like procedurals, but this felt like her opportunity to come back, and she really just was in a few scenes. So I don't really know how many kills this movie had. I guess a lot because it's a killer cult. But it didn't even really feel that dangerous. And I'm definitely going to put a cork in the whole thing. I don't think you should watch these. Ripped from the headlines are usually more interesting, and this one just was kind of pointless. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. You can follow the show at Lifetime Uncorked, or you can follow me at Patrick Miguel. Lifetime Uncorked is also a podcast with hundreds of episodes recapping Lifetime movies. Listen wherever you get your podcasts, or visit lifetimeuncorked.com for full reviews. If you like this episode, please leave a tip on Ko-fi and buy me a glass of wine, and I'll keep watching Lifetime. That's it for this week. We will see you next week. Bye.